Howdy guys. Well, it's been a little while. Well, got something new here, as you can tell. I got myself an actual camera besides my phone. I think the camera parts in here, this is just add-ons for it. What the heck are you barking at, Easy? Here's the camera for it. I opened it the wrong way, darn it. I'll put it all back now. Here it is. I can get it out of its case. Alright. Here it is. Come here and turn it on real quick. You can see it's got... I do have an SD card in it. I will be using this in a few videos. I just gotta decide what computer I will use, or what computer my dad let me use to do the uploading and editing with this. I keep it in its little case. So now we're going to have a lot more video chances. So you just kind of destroys it. I'm trying to do this in somewhat of a timely manner before my brother gets home. Got a whole bunch of other stuff with this. There's even more mounts in here. Got a whole bunch of goodies with it. And something's out of its box. So another addition to this video, I have picked out a couple of my favorite tractor in the 1/16 scale and the 1/64 scale to kind of show you guys some of my favorite ones. I kind of got it set up, and here's my headphones. Move these out of the shot. Here's a few of them. Of course, I have my 7600. This one is made in USA. Picked this up at the Alma Threshing Show. Then you guys know about that. John Deere 7600. This is actually made in the USA. That one is. You guys may be surprised on why my international 350 utility is here in one of my favorite spots. Well, for one reason, these are not in a particular order. I could kind of say they are. This one's more of one of the unique ones. It is dusty. It has been sitting around for a long time on a shelf, just sitting there looking pretty with the rest of the red stuff I've collected. Yeah, a little dusty, but it ain't gonna harm anything. When I turn the wheel, you can see how it actually steers with the old linkages that they used back in the day, and also steers them down here as well. I've had this thing for a good many years. I think this one's a gas model. I'm not sure. I have the shifter lever. I have the shifter for it. There's a little dashboard. I really do like this International 350. I'm looking to get a 1586 and a 2+2 to go with it. And here's the big boy himself, my 8870. He's been sitting for about a few good months now. And here she is. I've had this thing. I cannot tell you how long I've had this thing. I think it's made in the USA, but it did come in. I do remember one thing. It came in one of these. It came in a box like that. Like a 3-box right there. I was actually very little when I got the thing. It does have your pivot. Steers like a real one would. I always liked this about these. I always thought I broke it off, and this is actually the flat for it. Makes it really cool. I've always liked this one a fair bit because it is fairly nice, and it's actually very heavy. Solid die cast except for the cab exhaust, the top of the cab, inside the cab, the exhaust, and the tires. Other than that, everything's all steel. Yeah, this thing has been around for a long time, and it's going to stay around here. Now here's the 48. This spring got stretched on it, so falling off. I did bring this all the way down from my bedroom for my newer viewers to see it. This is one of the real gems of the collection. Gonna wipe the dust off it for you guys so you can see it a little better. There's siren. Sometimes you guys hear sirens in the background because I do live right next to a fire station, just right over there. You can't see because the window's in the way. I do really like this one. My grandparents got it for me. I think it was somewhere around, they paid $200 some for it, throwing tax. Really like this one. All the lights turn on. We'll bring it into that bathroom next to me. Shut the door and you guys see really how bright it is, and it does light the dash up back in there. I'm trying to turn this without breaking the front. You can see it back in there. It lights up the dashboard. There's actually an interior light up in there as well. Brake lights come on and then it shuts off. Yeah, if you stick your finger in there, if your fingers are small enough, you can actually move the key inside of there. Here, just kind of. All your SCVs move. You actually have to bump these little notches up right here and slide it back in. Got your, I think it's an 8-speed power shift in there. I'm not sure. That mirror's a little bent, I think. This is the one that I take the most pride in. Oh, I forgot one. I'll show you this first, actually. So here's these side. I never knew they actually had a side window. And of course, your flap moves, and your. I can actually probably dig my multi-tool off my belt. That radiator fan in there actually moves, believe it or not. All the doors and windows open. And the back window opens as well. You guys saw that already. And the 3-point hitch does move as well. Got your original SCVs. Again, dusty. I do take a lot of pride in this one though, because I really like it a lot just because of the high detail on it. And their switch is actually right under the slow moving vehicle sign. Right there, and you can see when you do move the 3-point, your hydraulic cylinders actually move as well. When Nerdle came out with these, I think they did a really good job of modeling it. I do have the emblem and the wiper for it, and the weights are all at my bedroom. Yeah, that just sits on like that. Stay. It doesn't want to stay right now. But of course, if you guys are coming on from One Lonely Farmer's channel, you guys probably wouldn't be surprised to see me have 4960 because of his. I'm looking for one for a few years, and I finally found out the Almond Threshing Show. Between the two of them, I spent about $100 some odd. Yeah, of course, the only issue they had with these was the exhaust. They would block this door from opening. But I did like this design, even though it did make a lot of noise in the cab, cleaning the hood off. But I don't know why some people didn't like this. I mean, it does hide the muffler and the air intake. Got duals on it. I actually do have the box. It was made in 1994. Along with that one. You see the interior. It's got the old style steering wheel on it. One thing I do have a problem with when you buy them from the Almond Threshing Show is, see that? Hitch is loose, and this one's especially the seat is as well. Normally they don't do that. On this bin right here where the rest of the story sticker is, Ryan's older brother Travis. There's actually a ton of other ones in here. And here's probably the real mystery of my collection. It's actually an antique. Actually, this is the tractor that started this entire collection. Made in the USA. I also did forget to say, the 4960 is made in the USA as well. And I have a 9600 limited edition, I think it is, and there's special edition, I think. And there's a 6400 in there as well. 1989, 1992, special edition. 6400, 9600. 6400's open cab, 2-wheel drive. I've had this thing for a good while. See, stuff's broken off. My dad super glued the steering wheel back on. 3-point does actually still work on it. Here's your top link. And the 3-point does move. These things, you guys find them in their box. Here's to you. These things never actually came with the model, so you can either guess it's from 30, 10, 30, 20, 40, 40, 20, 4010 narrow front. So that's really kind of interesting. I've had this one for a long time. There's actually, I have a 4995 window in here as well. See, it's actually right there. The head is in here somewhere for it. See if I can find it just by looking. Yeah, there it is. It's under the 8520T 2002 collector's set. There's an anhydrous tank in there, 2 flare boxes. I think I see it. I have a lot of 2-cylinder tractors. S690. So yeah. Yeah, I did shut that. And here's got more of the valuable stuff. And here's something, I actually got this for my birthday from my grandparents. It's the styled letter set, new item from Ertl. I'm actually going to keep this in the package. They're going to stay in their package for one reason. It says all their letters on A, B, D. Then I never knew they made a G. There's an H, and then the big R. You can flip it around on the back. It's got all the information. Model A 1938 4 forward speeds 2 plow. The Model A and B are the same year. The D is 39. The G is a war tractor. 4 plow capacity. And then here's the H. The M. Then the big R. Deere's first diesel tractor. And let's see what Maisie's barking at. So that's really nice. And here's some of my, pull this up, my 1/64th collectors. Some of my favorites, not all of them, I actually have a lot more. Here's a 8630 articulated. Actually, if you guys been watching my channel for long enough, you guys would saw that I did do an unboxing video on this one. Or one of my favorite tractors, my John Deere 5010. Here's something, if it wants to focus. There it is. 40th anniversary John Deere powertrain. I actually have a John Deere 95 combine and a 2510. They actually are all 40th anniversaries. Yeah, I do like this one. Here is my 8020. I think you guys tell me, I think One Lonely Farmer should find one of these, because they're really interesting. 8020 deals. I do have a collector's coin for this thing somewhere. If I find it, I'll do a video on it. Of course, you guys says in my name, Oliver, so I actually just recorded these recently. 1950T, over under, I think that's what it says. Over under hydraulic shift, diesel. I like that one. Here's probably more of my unique ones, because I know they made a lot of the hay sets. Ertl did. I know down on the model farm, he's got a 7800. I have an 8110 2-wheel drive. Only difference is between this one and the normal. Once I count the hay set, if you notice, they actually have a lot skinnier. They have a lot skinnier tire. I actually have another one like this, but it doesn't have a model on it. Cab fell off it years ago. I have the mower, small square baler. I don't know if it came with a round baler. I do like this one a lot, just because it is one of the higher horsepower 2-wheel drive John Deere's. That's basically it. There's a fair bit of them. 5010, 80, 8020, 8110, 1950T, 8630. Now I'll bring it over to the office. In here, where we started, and here's an 8370R, 8520T 2002 collector's set, silver, 1/64th scale. 8370R, 637 disc, with the harrow on the back of it. And here's the other 40th anniversary. I gotta find it. Right there. It's on the inside of that fender. Yeah, you guys can see the outlining of it though. I actually made this myself. There's my M.N. Oliver and Deere skull. And over here is where the 5010 and the 8630 will go. And here's my 7720 Titan 2 hydrostatic. This one's actually fairly new as well. I do like this combine. I actually have a second one. That's just single tires, not the dual wheels. So that is I have two of them. One I got out in Michigan. This one I got at Fleet Farm. So yeah, and also for all you guys that have been watching my channel for a good period of time, you'd know that my dad's 1990 Chevy 350 SS has intake manifold leaking oil. And for all you guys that do like that truck and want to see the repair video, I'm starting that tonight on Friday, January 12th. I'll be starting that tonight. I don't know. I do not know if I should do it live or just record. You guys should tell me though. So yeah, we're starting on that tonight. I'm actually looking forward to it. I know a lot of my long-time viewers will probably be looking forward to it as well. So yeah, so like I say, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you guys want to, if you guys should suggest a record or do it live, let me know in the comments. So catch you guys in the next video.